Nijisanji EN, of course, is having their 4th anniversary for VTuber clips, and that is perfectly fine. I have no problem with that in any particular way, except for the fact that they seem to still be pushing someone who is not active anymore, at least not active at the moment. They, of course, you can see all the ones here: Scarla, Sunny Briscoe, Luca, Ayamare, Folger, Shu, Uki Maria, Petra Gurin, Rosami, who's also beloved by many, there Pandora, who is disliked by many, Fox as well, who's disliked by many. You have a bunch of people, and then you have this one here at 10:07, which is Aster Arcadia here. They are, of course, I mean, I can understand it just from being objective, just being someone who's like, oh my god, I can understand it. They are someone that is in EN, but I mean, just officially, I guess they technically are in EN, but they, like I said, they have been active for a while, and the fact that Twisty's in there too probably just means they wanted to add everybody who's currently in Nijisanji EN. It would have been strange, just being honest and thinking about it, would have been probably strange to not see him in there. But of course, the reason why I don't see it as a weird thing, it is not right. I mean, because, you know, he's technically on break or whatever, and, you know, there are certain accusations out there that probably wouldn't be good to push him out there, but they didn't want to single him out, I guess, at the same time. They do have him in a voice pack in the Nijisanji EN official store. For $8, you can get his voice pack. Also, they have been doing things for Roa, who has been gone for a very long time. And, like, they've been gone for, like, years. Like, I think 2020, yeah, it says right here, on hiatus since 2021. And they are, I've been pushing Sayo Amemori, who's also, you know, hasn't been there for a long time. Has been kind of just not visible in Nijisanji, silent for a while. So they have been doing this for a while. They're known for doing this. This is not a huge surprise. This is not like something like, oh my god, but still, I don't like it when a company does this. Personally, not just being objective, being personal with my biases and everything, I don't like when a company does this. I don't like when a company pushes merch out just for the sake of pushing merch out, especially this company who is known to only pay their talents 1 to 2%. So they're quite literally doing this just for their own benefit when it comes to Amemori Sayo and when it comes to Yuzuki Roa. They're doing this for their own benefit, not for anyone else's. So that is what irks me more than anything. The VTubers, I have no issue with them. Love them. Let them do what they're going to do. They're just trying to have, you know, their career, their fun, whatever you want to call it. They're trying to do what they can. They're trying to do whatever is possible for them to have fun. And I appreciate that, and I'm not going to knock a VTuber for that. Michi Mochivi, who is a female English and Indonesian speaking VTuber. She used to be a part of Nijisanji ID. She used to be Mika Milatika. She is a part of VShojo and has been for a bit now. She's very, very well known by now, and she's very beloved by her community and the VTuber community overall. And I do have a bit of news in regards to her. The news in regards to her is that she has basically had gone to the emergency room, as mentioned here. Guess who got sent to the emergency room and requested a soy drink? It has not arrived. Lou, Pookie Butt, OS, Michi, please take care of yourself. Wishing the best. And girl, what are you doing there? To get a soy drink, is what she's saying. Seriously, only reason why you're in the hospital in the emergency room? Low-key feeling sick and I passed out and woke up there. Oh dear. So it is not just, oh, you know, she wasn't feeling so great, so she took herself there. She passed out. And then she ended up being there. Of course, she does have a medical condition that she has talked about before, which does lead to pain and back stuff and all this other things going on there. She has not been, you know, talking too much recently about the whole situation because, of course, it's no one's business for the most part. But when she puts things out here like that, that is scary. She says, I should be okay. I have an IV in me, so I'm coping by watching mukbang videos, waiting on the soy drink. She's not going to leave until that darn soy drink is there for her, though. So that is one thing there, of course. And as shown before, she is just being herself. 3 types of friends knowing I'm in the hospital. Where are you? Coming right now to take care of you. What do you want to eat? Do you want soup? Don't die, baby girl. You're too hot for that. Or 3. It's so over. I was waiting for you to stream. And this is a cute as heck bird. She does put that out there. The cute as heck little bird there. And of course, she's always going to be having some fun there. You're at the hospital. You're too girly pop to die. Type 4. If you croak, can I have your stuff? Oh God. Yeah, there's people everywhere. But I'm so glad that it seems she is still up in high spirits, up in good spirits. She's still having some fun with the whole situation and being Michi as we all know her. In this piece of news, we have Filian, who is, of course, an independent Kimono Mimi VTuber, who, of course, has had an issue with people wanting to know if she is going to be getting a new VTuber, style design soon because of the other design of, the past issue that she had there. Now, there is something coming out from her, recently at least, where she is going to be possibly bringing something out soon.
Chat, you guys want to see my real face? I'll talk about it. Guys, here's some information.
Whenever.
As of this morning, based on what I've seen of the future Filian, I'll say, I am now 100% confident
Whenever.
that debut is happening.
Oh, very good.
It is going really well. It looks amazing. A little bit behind the scenes chat. A lot of you say, Filian, why have you not debuted after 3.5 years of streaming? The answer is simple. From the beginning, I've always seen myself as sort of like an anime girl, and that's kind of like what I want to be in the future, right? So with that being said, I tried to debut twice in the past. But both times I was not satisfied with it, so I had to put it down. Anything less than the best for you guys is unacceptable.
That's very sweet.
Chat, I can say though, after all this time, I really think we're gonna be getting the best this time. It took me 3 years of meeting people, learning, and a lot of other stuff, but I think for the future, you guys will be very, very excited. Now, chat, I will be saying this. Filian, what are you doing once the model's ready? And the answer is a lot. There is so much more going into it than just my physical appearance. There's gonna be a lot more happening. So, chat, technically we're still in early stages, but I'm really excited for it. I know it's happening, and I also think you guys will be very impressed, I guess. We'll see, chat, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, snackers, that's all I gotta say. No date.
So that is good. That is very, very good. It is a long time coming, like she said. There is a long time coming, and of course, because of the recent, artists having the issue with Filian originally doing this one for using it for too long, that type of stuff, they did deal with it privately. Filian actually talked to them and got it done in a positive way. But I'm glad that she's actually creating a new form, which she deserves, the community deserves, and I'm very glad that she's doing it in the best way that she possibly can, with holding nothing back, holding everything, moving it forward, and making sure it's in the best possible way for her in the community. Bao is a very beloved member of the VTubing community. She had been through a ton. She had been through so much recently, and has, of course, done her best to be the amazing person that she is and still struggle through it all. So today, she did put something out on Bao the Whale Clips. I'm not sure if this is her actual channel or if it's, a fan channel. Either way, someone put out the reason why she had left so much. Part of it, of course, was due to the Cinder thing. She wanted to make sure that her psyche was good and everything like that. But let's hear it in her words.
And so I feel like mentally and physically, I felt like I was stuck in survival mode. Like my body was stuck in fight or flight. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. I had a lot of chest pain from anxiety, and I felt almost like paralyzed in my bed. Like I was just rotting the days away, and it felt like the only time I could feel kind of human was if my friends forced me to leave my house, or I had to stream. And then, it wasn't good to stream during those days, because, I wear my emotions on my sleeves. I wear my heart on my sleeves.
That's why people love
and it really showed that I wasn't doing so hot whenever I streamed. And I don't want to worry my chat, so I took much needed time off. There's a lot to say about, being a streamer is a very privileged job to have. you know,
It is a
I
big
can
privilege.
make my own hours. This job is a luxury to have, and I'm not like, there's no reason for me to complain or hate my job
It's not
because I
complaining,
love my
though.
job. But when I am not, I guess my brain is not doing the hottest, then it's really hard to hide that because, you know, I hang out with you guys. I hang out with my chat for hours a day. You know, you see, like, it's different than a YouTube video. I would say being a streamer
Very
is much
true.
different than being a YouTuber, because a YouTuber, everything's pre-filmed, everything is and I'm generalizing, but everything is polished before you see the final product. Whereas
true.
like streaming is, these are my thoughts, emotions, how I sound, how I talk. There is no post editing or production. You know, this is just me with maybe 30 milliseconds of latency, right?
Yeah,
so
that
it's
happens
really
on my
hard for
end.
me to hide that I'm not doing so hot, and I don't want to, you know, that's bad for me, that's bad for my chat, and I have a lot of bad habits, you know. I don't really know the point I'm getting at. I think I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah. My normal cycle of things is I like to play catch up with myself, and then I got really burnt out. I'll like binge stream.
That's
I
not
know
bad.
that's not a real word, but I'll stream a ton, get burnt out, take a break, and then I take the break, and it doesn't really feel like a break because I feel like I'm running out of time, and that's no way to live, right?
It really isn't.
Living as if there's like a doomsday clock above your head is not super fun. Yeah, I've had to come to the realization that, you know, as much as I hate not, I guess, like, I feel like people say you miss all the opportunities you don't take, but sometimes you gotta, how do I explain this? Say those opportunities come, right? But you're not in the right time or place in your life to take those opportunities and really make use of them. And so let's say you do take that opportunity and it doesn't go the way you want it to because, I don't know, you just weren't ready for it. That's what I really had to like come to peace with, that I'm not running out of time. I need to find better ways of fulfillment to find happiness, and it needs to stop being external. I need to stop looking for external sources of happiness, and I shouldn't internalize every bad thing that happens to me, because I have a very bad habit of catastrophizing,
I do
right?
too.
Like, one bad thing can happen to you, and it's so easy to generalize.
Oh boy,
To
I do
live
too.
as if like everything is tainted because one bad thing happened is no way to live. It's like torture. And I really like this quote. I wrote it down. Don't pray for easier days. Pray for the resilience to get through difficult ones.
And that's what she has. She has that resilience. She has found that resilience. And I am so glad that she took her time off of everything, away from everything, and just refocused herself. Not for us, not for the community, not for anyone else, but for herself. Astars production, which is a Thai, as far as I know, TH, I believe means Thai. It is a Thai version of under Brave Group, because it is part of the Brave store here under Brave Group. So Astars production is going to be having, of course, birthday goods for these people. But the main part that I'm talking about here is that they have two of their members that are going to be joining Astars Productions, and I believe these are graduates of the recent VTuber academy that they have over there. So these two are going to be joining. It's basically Shishio Seito and Hajime Rei are going to be joining Astars production, which is great. And the reason why these are announced here is, like I said, it does seem like it's going to be a transfer. From what I'm seeing, again, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, and all that kind of stuff. It looks like, because of the fact that they are just announced like that and no other big fanfare, it looks like it is just going to be kind of like a transfer in, which is amazing either way. They are going to be in here very soon. The two talents are there. They do look amazing, and I do wish them the best of luck. It is great to see that transfers are happening and that new people are joining different organizations within Brave Group, that there are, there's mobility, there's that kind of stuff going on there. And that's what I wanted to cover for when it comes to Astars. And of course, I'm going to continue covering other things as I always do. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. And today, we're going to be talking about Pokka Kagetora, the elf VTuber. I do this because I want it to be a positive space for people, for VTubers, in order to push them up instead of tearing them down. So today, let's take a look. And remember, I search for each and every one of these just from Twitter, so you may be next, you never know. I am Pokka, and I play souls and gachas. I game, I sometimes funny, stream 2 times a week, join my Discord to know when I go live, love you all. And let's take a look at something that they've done recently.
Drops. Fuck. Move! Come here! Come here! Come here! Go boy!
Oh god. Oh no! Whoops! I think it didn't work out quite the way she wanted it to. That's the funny part, though. I already have a Hoka Pokemon pack opening 5 days ago, doing just regular stuff here. Of course, VODs being in the videos here. This is a big part of her channel. Big part of it is VODs, which is amazing to do because, of course, Twitch in around 2 months, every 2 months, will start deleting your stuff. So that is unfortunate. But yes, of course, she's making sure that her Twitch stuff is there. And thank you so much, Pokka VT, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.